In this video, I'm going to share with you the safe ways to go get your logos to put on your website, on your social media, on your blog, on all of your assets from the major social media outlets and platforms. So typically what happens, and I'm going to show you this all through when I do my screen sharing with you, typically what happens when people go and search for the logo. So let's just say you want to put a YouTube logo on your website page and you want to send people to your YouTube channel from your website. So you're going to go look for a logo because you want the little button thing, right? The red logo with the button in the middle. You want that on your website. So what most people are going to do is they're going to just go to Google and they're going to search YouTube logo, okay? And then when you click on images in your search, you're going to see all kinds of really cool YouTube logo designs. The problem is most of those are copyrighted. Most of those are owned by somebody who created them, and most of them go against the YouTube terms of service as far as their design page goes. So every company should have a specific design page in their terms of service that regulates and lets you know their colors that you're allowed to use. So your brand color hex codes should be on there. The style, your styling sheet should be there, letting people know what styles they are allowed to use on their websites and what uses they're allowed to use them for. So you can't just pick one of those really cool designs that you see on Google. So what I'm going to show you when I do my screen sharing in this video is how do we go to get those properly, stay so we don't get copyright violations and we don't get in trouble, and we are adhering to all the styling sheets that each one of the media company has out. So join me now on my screen share. All right, so here we are in Google, and I just pulled up a Google page here, and I'm going to show you the process. So what's going to happen is we're going to go into here for the search, and we're going to continue with our case of a YouTube logo. So we want to put a YouTube logo on our website. So we're going to go here, and I'm going to just do YouTube logo. I'm going to put that in, and you see how these come up. Now let's click on images, so that we'll just get a huge sheet of images, okay? So here we see, and you might say, now this one is owned by YouTube, so this one is safe for you to use. But most people don't. A lot of times YouTube won't be up here. The reason they are is because I've searched for this for a few times. So Google thinks I want this one, but you may not see this one first. Usually what I see is this Vect Easy ones. So you see this Vect Easy and The Verge, Adobe Stock, DeFont Free, Logos, World, all of these, Icon Finder, etc. Now, here's one by Dribble, right? So this one you cannot use. This is not according to the YouTube specifications on their styling sheet. So you cannot just make up another kind of a logo, in other words, because it's owned by YouTube and they have their specific rules on what it should look like. Here's another one. You cannot use this. So here's another one. This is not to their styling. So just because you see these on the internet does not mean you get to use them, right? So if you look here at the YouTube exactly one here, I'm not going to click this right now because what I want to show you is how you can find it. This is taking me right to the brand resources and guidelines, which is what you want, okay? So, but we're going to open up a new page here, and we're going to come in here and we're going to say YouTube brand guide, brand guidelines. I'm doing this outside on my deck, and the sun is giving me it's shining on my computer, so I can't always see. Here it says, so right here it goes YouTube brand resources and guidelines, the first one that comes up. So we will click on that, and this will tell you everything you need to know. So what's going to happen is here's an overview, okay? And then you can just click here for logos, icons, and colors, right? Now here you can find, and you can use these downloadable versions of the logo. All right. So, but let's just say you want to make it a little bit different. You want to do a few things. You need to read all of this if you're going to change the logo in any way. So it says sizing. We've optimized our logo for specific sizes. The YouTube logo must be crystal clear and legible, whether it appears on a smartphone or a jumbo screen in an arena. See that? So this is one of their logos that you can use. Here's another one. It says, do not do this. It should never be altered, so you cannot do this. You see this? It tells you what you can't. Don't use the logo in a phrase or even in a sentence. You cannot do this. This violates the trademark rules and you can get into trouble. Then it gives you your hex colors. So it says the full color logos are almost black, which is this number here, 212121, or white, FFFF text. Okay, so those are very simple to find, right? And this is what it looks like. So this is what you would put on a video. So these are all approved. Then the monochrome is the same color, okay, almost the black, and the triangle in the icon is knocked out so the background shows through. So you're allowed to do this, okay? And it will, and here's the icon. All right, so if you're going to do something and you need that icon, like putting it in the middle of the video or something, there you go. It's right there. Just remember all of this about their clear space. They want clear space all around it. It has to be very clear. It tells you what not to do. It should never be altered in any way. So it says other colors other than the YouTube red, almost black or white, you're not allowed to use. Remember the ones I showed you that you're not? Let's go back there real quick. Remember the ones I showed you here that are not like this? Not allowed, right? Because it's not their three colors. It has to be their three colors. This one's not allowed. So now you can start to see, I don't even think this one's allowed. This one's not allowed. This is not allowed. This is not allowed. You see this? So a lot of these companies sell these to you and they're not telling you that they're not allowed to be used. So you need to be very careful with this. Now, it's very simple to go grab it. You're just going to come up here and you see the, you'll see the downloads up here at the top where we were at the very beginning. And it will tell us here, we want the, let's say we want the full color dark logo or the full color light logo. So if we click on that, we're just going to get that download there. Let me see if I can get it from you in my Finder, only because it's hard for me to see right now. Here it is. So if I click on that, I've got my YouTube colors. Whoops. So let me click on that folder. And you can choose digital and TV or print. So they give you both of them. So let's go here and let's just say we want to use the light one with a PNG. They give you all these different kinds. So here's what it looks like. This is all clear in the background, right? So this is a PNG light format. So this is the one that you would download and you would add this to your website page. All right, let's try another one. Let's go here back to the logos and let's try another one that people use, Facebook, which is used, I see it used incorrectly all the time. So here again, these are all the different kind of Facebook ones that are not legit, right? So if you look at them, you can see some of them, and even if they are the same, let's just say, here's Wikipedia Commons. Let's just say this is the official, which I think it is, the official Facebook icon. You don't want to use it from Wikimedia. You don't want to use it from Wikimedia Commons, because then you would have to adhere to Wikipedia Commons rules about how you can use it and Facebook rules. So don't do that. Let's make sure that we're using only the Facebook ones that Facebook says to use. Here's another one from Logos World. So you see that, and a lot of these people will sell you these. They'll tell you they're vector images or PNGs or transparencies. It's so simple to make a transparency now inside of Canva that you don't need to buy transparencies anymore. But also you want to get it directly from the media company, just like I said. So here's TechCrunch, who used this, and they probably had permission to do something like this, but here is one that they found on Pinterest, and we know that that's not a Facebook logo, right? So let's go here. Remember, we're going to go to Facebook brand guidelines, Now, all of the sites don't use the same exact verbiage, but you can pretty much, we want all because we want to go to the page. So here's the Metastore's Brand Resource Center right there at the top. So we're going to click on that, and this will teach you all about how to use the Facebook on Facebook, Instagram, Meta, messaging, Workplace, and WhatsApp. So it'll give you all of the designs for all of those companies on one page here. All right. And so here we're going to go to, we don't want to submit the request. Let me find out. So they're on Facebook, on YouTube, they let us have a link right there. I'm sorry, I can't see my mouse. Oh, here it is. Sorry. So let's go back and try to find another. Let's do the brand app center. Maybe this one here will be better. So here's your brand. Here we go. So here's, it says, do use the F logo. Okay. Do maintain your shape. You need to keep this shape like this. So it's giving you all the guidelines. Do keep the clear space. Remember that. Make sure that you are abiding by the terms of SERP policies, right? Do not, see how they're making the different colors? Don't modify the color or design. I see this all the time. Don't misrepresent their brand. Don't say, KaterinaGasset.com and then the Facebook logo, making people, like I'm trying to get people to think that I own Facebook or something, or I am approved by Facebook. They don't want you to do that. What's acceptable now also, they also have, this is an interesting, they have a list of words that you're allowed to use. So remember, you can get a lot of trouble for not adhering to these. And I don't care. You can tell me all you want about how so-and-so and they got away with it and blah, blah, blah. You know what? Every time you think like that, then you're going to be the one that gets caught and everybody else gets away with it, right? So you can say, find us on Facebook, like us on Facebook, visit us on Facebook, visit our Facebook page, check in on Facebook, tag us on Facebook, become a fan on Facebook. You cannot say, follow us on Facebook. Wow, people say that all the time. Facebook us. I don't see that very much, but I see follow us on Facebook. Oh my gosh, I see that a lot. I think I might have even done that before. Whoa, we don't want to do that. All right. Okay, so you want to display the word Facebook in the same font size and styles as the content around it. You always have to capitalize the F, okay? Unless it's part of like you're typing in the URL, facebook.com/Katerina Gasset, something like that. Never pluralize the Facebook trademark. Never use a verb or abbreviation. And don't use Facebook logos in place of words. Interesting. Okay. So then they have, of course, other guidelines and everything. But so this is very interesting, right? So they also have a list of places. Here's your brand elements. Let's see if that's where we get our logos at. Let's see here, logo. So here's a logo path. And so what you do here is you just click on, you've read the guidelines, you understand it, remember, and you're going to have to look for these and follow all of these rules. And we can download the pack. And let's see if it's downloaded yet. And then we can go into our downloads here. And here we go. The Facebook is a zip file. We're going to extract it and we're going to open it back up again. And here we have the logos and everything. So let's click on just the plain logos. And we have online, print, and TV. So we're going to go online. And we can click black, color, gray, or white. And let's just do the color one. And we can do EPS or PNG. So let's do the PNG. And now we can choose, obviously it's blue. So we can choose the size that we want. So let's just, for the sake of this video, we'll just click on the 250 and there it is. See that? So this is the one, let me get him to move over here. So this is the one we get to use. So it's very simple. It doesn't take a lot of work to find these. They're free. Let's not get in trouble. Let's make sure that we're doing it all correctly. and and not getting into any copyright violations or trademark violations. All right, so let's get these logos done according to the brand guidelines, no matter what website you're going to get the brand guidelines from. Happy blogging.